Hello there and welcome back to Diablo 3 where I'm playing as a monk. I'm in Act 2 and I just located Zoltan Kuhl's head and thus the spirit of Zoltan Kuhl is now here. And he has something to do for us. We have to, I think, basically raise him from the dead to help out with the Black Soulstone. First I will speak to Adria though, we have some things to talk about.
After surviving the devastation in Tristram all those years ago, I swore vengeance upon Diablo and his ilk. I've sacrificed everything for it. This is my path, and I will follow it through to its bloody end.
You know that Leah admires you,
She has a kind heart.
and that is good, is it not?
Kindness will not help us survive in these dark times. The Lord of Lies is cunning. He wears many masks to hide his shifting nature from us. But we will have an advantage over him. The Black Soulstone. Belial fears its power, for Soulstones have bested his siblings in the past, and he could be imprisoned as well.
Okay, let's now speak to Zoltan Kuhl and see what he wants us to do.
I will give you the Black Soulstone, but in exchange, I must be made whole once again.
You were treacherous before. How do I know you won't be an even greater threat once you've been fully revived?
You don't. So you must ask yourself, how much would you risk to save this wretched world?
Everything.
So be it. To begin, you will need to retrieve my blood from the dungeons where it has been hidden away. You will find them in the desolate sands beyond the Aquaducts.
I'm going to go with you. We should bring Kuhl's head with us. Maybe he'll have something useful to say. I'll put him in your bag.
Okay, well there's our quest. We're going to find Zoltan Kuhl's blood. So let's go back to the Oasis and work away from there.
You're an interesting one, aren't you? I wonder if your friends know what you truly are.
Speak plainly, wizard. What do you mean?
All will be revealed in time.
Question is there is who is Zoltan Kuhl actually talking about? That's an efficient killing.
What you ask is impossible.
Unique enemy or elite enemy. It's turning a good massacre.
The gods strike through me!
Try and keep going. "68 kills.
I miss searching for lost artifacts with Uncle Deckard, even though it did have its dangerous side. I can't tell you how many times I had to drag him.
Right. Well, with that little massacre, I've managed to level up. Crippling Wave has a rune. In a Sanctuary has a rune. Got a new mantra of healing, which is passive heal generation, so I don't really need that. There's no new skills for that level. Let's just carry on and try and find the way through to the ancient waterway. The champion's in here.
The storm breaks!
Something's flashing the map, which will indicate the way.
Feel the wrath of Yitar.
So we can keep finding more enemies to kill.
It cannot be done.
Another 30 kill massacre. That's not bad. Alright, now, where did I see that map indicator? Up here. We gotta kill Thras.
Lord Belial demands your blood!
I will not do that.
Okay, in we go. Oh,
I can open this gate for you.
Emperor Hakan?
No time for pleasantries. I think I may have uncovered Bilal's assumed identity. I'm very close. But here's what you need to know. To find Kul's blood, you'll need to get through the Aquaducts. There are 2 levers that control the entrance beneath the waterfall.
Have you located Belial?
Not yet, but I have some ideas. It is difficult. I have many advisors and other attendants close to me day and night. I will find him.
How are you able to appear before us?
They keep a close watch on me. I can't leave the palace. I stole an amulet from the Vizera ambassador. I saw him use it before. But I don't have much time. You need to find the stone. Leave Bilal to me.
He did not really answer your question. How odd.
okay, so the Emperor's back again. He's pretty much to tell us what to do. We've got to find 2 controls for this hidden passage.
This place reeks of legions. We must be wary.
It's Belial. So long as he lives, all of Chaldeum is under siege. Uncle Deckard theorized that the demon lords leave demons in their wake, much like us leaving footprints.
Do you believe that?
Yes. The more I study my uncle's books, the more I realize that even I took his wisdom for granted.
Another big massacre here.
I wish I could dispel
52.
the waterfall for you. Alas, this is no illusion.
Still a good run though.
Feel the wrath of Yitar! I must wait to use that ability.
49. Getting some pretty good massacres now.
Library of Chaldean when this is all over.
You sound like your uncle.
Maybe, but they've got to have books on the Black Soul Stone and Asmodan. Something that will help me understand his theories.
Champion. Nexus. Noxious Guardians. The map is telling me to go this way.
I see the lever.
That's one lever down.
One down, let's go find the second one in the eastern channel.
I think we were meant to come this way. Perhaps someone waits for us down here?
Champion Bowmasters. No real test though.
A powerful enemy we have laid low.
Chest is hidden around the corner. And there's a level up. Let's see anything counter that level. Sweeping Wind has a rune. Mystic Ally has a rune. Oh wait. A new passive? Just reduces elemental damage, so not really interested in that one.
This fight is over.
Skeletons.
The storm breaks.
Next up for a massacre, except it's a dead end. It's a shame. Could have made something of that one. Get the big 100.
We must stop him for our master.
Belial must really want you.
Treasure Goblin. Got him. Champions up here, is it? No, just their blue shield.
The philosopher Cadus said, if you want to know the truth of a city, you need look no further than the state of its infrastructure.
Then Chaldea was founded on filth.
Yes, and built on secrets.
Protection Shrine. Just gives me some armor. Oh no, just take less damage. Maybe it's all kind of damage reduction. Not that I really need that. I don't think I've used a healing potion once yet this game. And here's the way up.
That passage should lead to the desolate sands.
A secret door hidden behind a waterfall. How imaginative.
You would do better.
You shall see when we get to my archives.
Nothing more from the Emperor, still just waiting, but we've now got access to a waterlogged passage.
Hello? Is there anyone alive out there?
Then we meet one of the funnier characters in Diablo 3, that's for sure.
Are you still alive out there? Or is it the monster? Oh, say yes if you are. Or you could clap.
Thank you for releasing me. It was getting a little boring in there. I am seeking a magic crucible that legend says was hidden in these very aqueducts. It would be a valuable addition to my jeweler's tools. Help me find it, and I will be greatly indebted to you.
So we found Covetous Shen.
Oh, how rude of me. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Covetous Shen.
Your name is Covetous?
Covetous Shen.
I do like Covetous Shen, he's
I
quite
can't
humorous.
imagine why my young partner bashed me over the head and sealed me in there. This place is quite dangerous without a knowledgeable guide.
You run into danger like one seeking death, old man.
Yet, you're alive. Life is full of mysteries, isn't it?
And you thought I was odd.
So we're looking for the Crucible on the request of Shen. He wants it for his jeweler's tools. Shen being a jeweler, he helps upgrade all your gems that you find throughout the game. He does come quite an important NPC later on, as gems become much more important to your overall loadout.
Except for this part. I've seen this somewhere else before.
Going for a bit of a massacre, 33. I'll just keep it going.
Now I wonder where my young guide got off to. His name
54.
was Kevin, I believe. Yes, that was it. He must still be around here also, or perhaps he got lost. No, we're not lost, are we?
It's a dead end. So technically 5 followers now that Sultan Cool's visible. Enchantress, Leah, Shen, Cool's head.
Be careful, Gavin. It might be cursed. Here. The crucible should be safe now. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Here is the crucible that we've been talking about.
Poor man. If I had known the crucible was cursed, I never would have brought him along. If you come see me in Chaldeum, I can show you how the crucible can combine jewel fragments. Well, you know, I've been searching for a certain jewel for a long, long time. I'm in no rush. But maybe if I go with you, I'll find it just like I found this crucible. May I come with you on your journey and make glorious jewelry for you?
Yes, that would be good. Now, let us go.
Oh, the way out is just a little farther. I am starving. Do you think we'll find any good food down here?
Nothing I would advise you to eat.
Such pessimism from one so young. Hoping for the best never disappoints.
Alright, I'm going to find a way out of here. The ancient
You go on
path.
ahead. I'm going back to town. I need to learn the spell needed to restore Cool's body. I'll meet you when you get to the archives.
Oh, there's a weapon.
You and I are the same. But those others, the fallen angel, the witch, they're using you for their own ends. You choose to be their puppet. Yet the power of your birthright could make you a god.
Striving for godhood got your head separated from your body, Cool.
There's no need to be snide. Soon enough, I'll walk this world again. Then I'll show you what a Nephilim can achieve.
Okay, there's the mention of Nephilim again. My quest isn't finished yet, but I might just end the episode pretty soon. Got to find 2 caves or vaults in this area. It might take a while. Let's go back to camp. See if anyone wants to talk of any interest. Oh yeah, that's right. How do you want to speak to me?
What happened during your time with the Vetchin?
When we first joined the wagon train, we were just 2 lost souls. The Vetchin thought it was unbearably romantic. A pair of lovers on the run from their pasts. I suppose it might have even been true. A mystic with the Vetchin recognized Mira's talent immediately. We stayed with them while Mira learned from her. Along the way, we fell in love and married. I've never known anything as surely as my love for her.
Perhaps she used her magic to cast a spell on you.
Never mind.
Okay, and here... No, where is he? Here he is. Mr. Shen the Jeweler.
You may notice that jewels you find enhance your already considerable abilities. I can combine similar gems to make a more powerful one. At the moment, I can only offer you a few basic pieces of jewelry. Now, if you bring me supplies, I will eventually be able to offer you exciting and exotic new designs. But it doesn't have to be just business with us. Come by and talk anytime, my friend.
Yeah, so he's a jeweler. So I can combine gems, he can make rings, he can remove gems from items. That's about it. But the combining gems is the main part. You want to turn these little gems into big ones that have much better stats. But let's talk to Shen some more.
Ah, very interesting topic. I sell jewels.
The gods smile upon those who do their work well.
Gods? Which gods?
I am a monk of Ivgarod. My gods are the 1,001.
You have 1,001 gods? My goodness, that must get complicated. In Xiangsai, we have only 59. And you can't cross the street without praising one god and begging forgiveness from another. I knew you would lead me to exciting and mysterious places. We should encounter the jewel I seek any day now.
For a man obsessed with jewels, you do not appear to be wealthy.
Easily explained. A good pair of sandals will last 10 years. But one cannot search for cursed jewels without buying 10 to 12 large meals a day. Very expensive.
Wait a moment. The gem is cursed?
Only slightly. It changes form from time to time. Yes. Oh, and it slowly drives its owners mad. Otherwise, it's completely harmless. You try to give a young man some advice, and he assumes you are the Shensai god of thieves, traveling in disguise as an elderly jeweler. I understand his confusion, as I do share certain features.
I noticed that you did nothing to dissuade him.
Why would I? Who is more deserving of care and guidance than the humble thief?
The people of Shansai worship 59 gods, but few are more revered than Zai, the exiled trickster god who travels the face of the world disguised as a humble merchant. Tales of his adventures range from ingenious thefts and practical jokes to more lurid exploits, none of which I'm comfortable recording here.
There's the new stuff. My Enchantress. Shen's got more to talk about.
I think I might have met Sultan Cool once. You seem like a perfectly reasonable sort for a mage, that is.
For a mage?
Oh, yes. Well, you know how they can be, with the waving hands and the mumbling all the time. They can be a little strange.
One more.
You're looking at me in a very strange manner.
I have spoken to the gods, though they have never spoken to me directly. I do not believe you are one of them.
I see. Well, tell me, how do your gods communicate, if not directly?
I listen. I watch for signs. The wind guides me. The clouds direct me.
Well, no. That sounds quite challenging. But in my religion, the gods sometimes appear in mortal form to deliver wisdom to confused travelers.
So, you insist that you are a god?
Hey, you tell me. Do you feel wiser? Wise guy?
So, Shen is hinting, or laying hints that he may or may not be a god. Not quite resolved. Just quickly check my loot for anything that might be an upgrade, like these gloves for example. Those gloves even better. Shoulders. New braces. Ooh, a new Diablo. Replace my unique one at last. Which means that my Tempest Rush skill won't be as overpowered as it used to be. Put these gems away. So I might go back now to Wave of Light. I'll go Explosive Light. There we go. Okay, so I've got my next quest. I found a new NPC, being Jeweler. And I gotta find Zoltan Cool's blood from 2 locations. in the oasis that we just were. And next time I'll come back and do that. So thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate the support, and as always, I hope to see you next time.